Okay, so let's discuss some of the propaganda in Wandavision. First of all, there's that angelic framing scene where in a scene Wanda is basically descending from the sky in this almost angelic light. This is to put a subconscious impression onto the viewer that white cast people are these angelic beings, regardless if they're hostile or violent. Okay, I just it's even obvious because it's kind of a jarring scene where it's kind of like, what does that have to do with anything? They're just trying to find a way to do angelic framing of white cast characters. Okay, it's this reinforcement where we worship the colonizer sort of thing. Then, if you continue on, you can see the scene where Agatha and Wanda are kind of having those flashback exploration scenes, and Agatha tells Wanda that she joined a terrorist organization. Why is Wanda a terrorist? Because they created an organization to retaliate against actual terrorism. Whose family was blown up? Who's the one that helped bomb them? Okay, if you're organizing against unjust murdering of your family and community, that's not terrorism. That's just retaliation. That's just warfare. But they made sure to call Wanda a terrorist. They said that she joined a terrorist organization. That is just U.S. imperialism, Zionist imperialism propaganda. When the U.S. commits terrorist acts, when Zionists commit terrorist acts and people retaliate, they're labeled a terrorist. So this is just another form of propaganda they're trying to push. Lastly, it's this propaganda using tropes. Monica Rambeau's basically the black mammy trope because she's like going out of her way to coddle Wanda, who basically kidnapped hundreds of people for her own selfish desires. Like, yes, it was spontaneous for Wanda to create this kind of alternate reality, but it was from a selfish desire. And then when people challenge her and say, hey, you're kind of terrorizing people and you kind of kidnap them, um, she resisted against that because of her own selfish desire. So she's not some poor, innocent lamb who needs black mammy to vouch for her. Oh no, she doesn't mean to throw me through several walls and out of an alternative reality. Yes, she did. Like, that is just another form of propaganda. Wanda is traumatized, but Wanda is not, she's a survivor, but she's not a victim. And she's not innocent. And there should be some accountability and consequences for her actions.